Hi guys. Hi everybody. How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm just gonna let Instagram into the room.
Yes. Okay. Wow.
And now we're live everywhere. Thank you guys for waiting for us. Appreciate it. Today, guys. Today's a special day, Seriously, it's a very special day. It's Nana's birthday today, like actually today. Serious. So please show Nana some birthday love and also buy our membership as well as a
Yes.
birthday present.
That would be a great birthday present if more of you signed up to our membership because, yes, yesterday was phenomenal. We were a little bit of stars with our other pod sisters when we told them how many people signed up. So,
Yes, yeah, they was impressed.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
let us float
Seriously.
again.
Yeah. So guys, hi, welcome. Hope you are good. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Do you know what I mean? For those that don't know, I'm all things sugar and shade Sade, and I'm here with
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy, aka Dark and Lovely, aka the Birthday Girl.
yes. Seriously, we need to. I'm not seeing any birthday love in the chat. I don't know if it's running late, but come on, guys.
I need some happy
Seriously.
birthdays, please. Come on.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And obviously we're going to be talking about Love Island episode 9 today. There was a lot going on. This is what I like. Come on, please.
And I will throw up the members as the
Yes.
members will now appear on the screen. So if you want to appear on the screen, you need to be a member.
Yes. Get in there. Remember to drop in the link as well, Nana, because some people can't find it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. No, I appreciate everyone chiming in there. Appreciate it. Seriously. Yeah, so let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, guys, before we do that, make sure you book the like button too. That should be regular part of the program. If you're not following us already or subscribe to our channels, make sure you're subscribed as well. And Replay Gang, leave your comments too. Like, people getting onto you yesterday. And I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I quite enjoy it when I get drawn out.
Let's see how it goes.
I could have gone in more, but it's like the day was running away. But yes, so I don't care if you guys don't like that. I don't like Uma.
Yeah. But yeah, appreciate everyone sending Nana some birthday love there. That's very nice. Okay, so episode 9. There was a lot going on. So first of all, we had Mimi and Omar make their decision. Basically, Mimi steals AYO. No friggin' surprises there. And Omar steals Uma. Again, no surprises. We wasn't too sure, actually.
Yeah.
Uma then convinces Mimi to confront AYO, but it doesn't go as planned at all. We had Ronnie stringing along both Harriet and Jess. And we had Mimi and AYO maybe having the best terrace kiss in Love Island history.
I think so. I think so. The most without it being handsy.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so. I think they're the winners. Okay, so guys, what is your one word to sum up the episode? Nana, what's your one word, please?
I'm gonna go with well played. 2 words. Well played. Yes.
Yeah.
On lots of different fronts, though. I think that I think, or maybe I'll go with heroes. I think AYO and Ronnie, that wicked side of me, they're my heroes. They're such villains. I think they've played this phenomenally. Yeah. Players.
The only word I can really come up with was just wow. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've watched that kiss a couple times, I was just like, what? Someone said Someone said, who said that just there? I just saw this moving so quickly. Shantae, one of our members, Shantae, said it was so central. I thought it was me. I can't lie. I was just like, this reminded me the play. I mean, we'll get to it, but the play that was like, I don't know. I've experienced men like AYO before. That's serious. I was just like, this is me. This is my life. Seriously, it was a lot. It was getting a bit hot. It was getting a bit hot. Dangerous.
The other word, like,
oh god,
these girls don't know who they're dealing with. You know, like
at all. They are unprepared. They're unprepared.
To stay away from footballers because I don't know. They teach them something else. Like, these two are footballers. I'm like, nah.
Seriously, yeah, they've got banter. They've got the details and stuff. Claudia Wright on Instagram is saying the way Mimi and AYO was lip sync though, rotted. Yeah. Free fire emojis. It was a lot. What other people's one word?
So Erin J says hateration. Sonia Barley says masterclass. Absolutely was, you know. Aaliyah Shaw says hypocrite, and she's talking about Jess. Oh yes. Next level. Gilda says unserious. Jordan says smooth. Oh my god. It was a good episode though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. So we at the start of the episode, we had Mimi and Uma at the fire pit, and they have just announced that if they've decided to steal, everybody is shocked. Oh, we got a new member.
Hey, Gilda, welcome to the family.
Yes. Love it. Thank you so much, Gilda. Appreciate you. So yeah, they're ready to steal, and everybody's shocked. Do you know what I mean? Mimi saying like, you know, I've decided to steal because the connection was there from the start, and you know what, it's going to be a good test for us, and you know what, I've got to put my feelings first. And obviously she picks AYO. We see Uma, you know, you can see she's upset, but she's trying not to cry. She's, you know, tapping her leg, like holding on to the people next to her. Do you know what I mean? She's trying to hold it together. Do you know what I mean? Then Omar is just like, you know, since walking into the villa, this person has like a great bubbly energy. Do you know what I mean? I'm interested to getting to know them. You can see Patsy smiling to herself, but she put her head down, but she was smiling.
Oh, that hurt. That literally hurt.
It was painful. And then to pepper it as well, yeah, the music was like, it's gonna be me, yeah. Which is, I swear, we got another
Judy. Welcome.
Hey, Judy. welcome to the family. Welcome. Seriously, appreciate it. Thank you. I love this, guys. Thank you. Make sure you're whipping the like button too, please, as well. Jordan says, can I borrow $2?
You're a joker. It's stopping these American species.
Oh god. Yeah.
I'd be chilling. This Patsy has no shame.
She was proper smiling. I felt for her, and the music was just like, nah, this is rude. And when I heard that music, I knew they had set her up. Do you know what I mean? And Uma's just like, yeah, the person that makes sense for me is Uma. Patsy's head goes down immediately. Do you know what I mean? She looks pissed. She was pissed. She was absolutely pissed.
Yes, I agree, Janelle. I actually did feel sorry for Patsy because it wasn't like Uma wanted to be picked by him. So yeah, I was a bit like, oh no, Patsy, that must really hurt. That must hurt.
She's doing too much, man. She was doing too much.
She's doing too much. The girl talks too much.
She does. Emma O is saying, I want the star too. Let me sign up. Please do, Emma.
I put the link in there again, so you know.
Amazing. Love this.
Know where to find it.
Yep. So yeah, that was harsh. So then it's kind of over, and Uma walks off immediately she looks really upset. Do you know what I mean? Mimi says to AYO, like, do you know what I mean? Like, so sorry and everything like that. He's like, don't be sorry. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's fine. It's all right. But everybody in the villa is just relieved that no one's gone home. That's the main thing, that everybody is still there. Do you know what I mean? What did you think about Uma walking off? Because people have opinions. People were mad that she walked off.
I don't think it was about AYO and all about her ego. And the fact that it's like, shit, I've lost. I think it was more about that. And she's a spoiled brat. And I hated the way the white girls were totally like, you should speak to her and we're going to look after her. And I don't like that alliance. And that's what I was saying why I don't like her. It's that protection, like her tears are more important than Mimi's tears. And it's that there wasn't you took him from her in a way when you came in.
Yeah.
And all she's done is just got where they were going to go back on track again. That's it. So, you know, it's all fair game. But that kind of making Mimi feel bad about it, I was like, no, that's the thing I'm talking about. But I don't trust her because she's like weaponized that kind of white gaze, like, oh, but Uma should feel okay. And it wasn't, nobody was doing the same for Mimi.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like she's upset, isn't it? Huh? Say again?
Not entitled.
Oh. I think like what didn't go down well for me is just like, obviously Omar has picked you, right? Do you know what I mean? He didn't have to pick you. And I thought that was just like, she was so consumed by her own feelings that she missed that part. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, like I did think, sorry, bless me. Oh, bless me. Jesus. Okay.
Hey, fever?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's coming. I did take my tablets and my thingy. Oh God. Sorry.
So I get a couple of comments.
Yeah.
Odo says they did the same thing for me. Oh, where has it gone? Sorry, you guys it's moving fast.
It's moving fast today.
It's really moving fast. Right, okay. So Oya says they did the same thing for Mimi. These white girls are patting on the back for both girls. I guess they're patting the backs of both girls.
Yeah.
Are fake. Yeah, they are. They're playing. They're playing.
Yeah.
I just think. I don't get it. Like I feel like Mimi hasn't spotted properly who her friends are.
No, she doesn't. But we will get onto that for sure. Yeah. I think there's some moments that you're just like, Mimi, come on, wake up. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so like, yeah, obviously she's walked off. She's unhappy and everything like that. The boys have a bit of a chat. Oma says, like, you know what, I didn't even know, like, I'm all over the place, I don't even know what to think. But he did say, like, if I coupled up with Mimi, it would have been a cop-out because, you know, she was drawn to stealing because she still has a spark with AYO, which is truthful. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought that was that. I think he's a little bit crushed, though, do you know what I mean, that he wasn't picked as well. I think his ego got a little bit of a nudge. Like,
it would do because she weren't even, there wasn't an embrace with him even before she got off, like a little like thank you, because realistically she could have been going home if he had picked up. Nobody knows how the chips were going to fall, so there should have been a small gratitude, like, even though there doesn't seem to have been an eviction, thank you still for picking me. Yeah, and he probably would have felt okay, but he just got left there, like, oh, okay, great.
But he was basically like pied twice, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Mimi did, and then Uma. So the two girls that you are drawn to don't want you. And the thing is, it's just like proof again that Patsy came way too strong. Do you know what I mean? So all of that work that you done didn't even help you. Do you know what I mean? Didn't help you at all.
That's sad.
Yeah,
that's actually sadder because he actually doesn't really have options, and you're still not an option for him.
Basically,
painful.
Basically, yeah. And that's the reality. The girls, they do, you know, they sit down, they reassure Mimi, like Harriet's just like, now you're in a couple, like you can spend more time together, like, you know, like Uma has, do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like only fair. Nicole's like, I'm really proud of you. You put yourself first and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? And Jess was like, yeah, don't live for what ifs and everything. And I was just like, even from this moment, I was just like, Really?
Yes.
Really? Okay. I just think she talks for the sake of talking.
Yes, she's a spy. Like I was
Yeah.
telling you, like, and even how close she was sitting with Mimi as well. I was like, this girl is thoroughly untrustworthy, and you can't listen to anything she says. I actually think the only person she can really listen to is Harriet and Nicole. I think they are equally as selfish and will put themselves first, but they are going to give you the better advice as to like just go for it than the
I
other.
agree with you.
Snaky.
100% on that. So we had that happen. Mimi does say to their girls, like, do you make sure that she's okay as well? And they do like a big group hug as well. I think though, do you know what I mean? As though it's not necessarily wholesome. I do like the idea that they are supporting her in that moment as well. Like, do you know what I mean? So she doesn't feel like, you know, the villain, because she could have easily been the villain in that scenario. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone could have been like, well, you could see they're getting on. Why did you pick him? Do you know what I mean? And it could have been like the cold shoulder. But I think because Mimi's one of the first girls, they've bonded, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So they're just like, okay, the game is the game kind of thing. So I was glad that she got that response. While this is happening, Uma's in the bedroom fixing her makeup. It looks like, you know, it's the under eye, so maybe she'd shed a tear or two. I don't know. But yeah, Mimi did say in the heart that she's glad to be in a couple with AYO, that she normally doesn't put herself first. And like, this is like, she feels happy that she's doing what she wants to do at this point in time. Oh, we got a new member.
Welcome. Yes. Oh, welcome.
Welcome to the family. Appreciate you, definitely. Uma and Patsy, they have a bit of conversation. Patsy, again, just too thick. It's too much. Like, do you know what I mean? She's like, obviously, I would have liked you to pick me. Was that too forward? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And Uma's saying, like, you know what? I still want to get to know you. Patsy's like, we'll see. And she, in the hut, though, she's just like, look, I don't think that things with Uma and Omar are actually going anywhere. But, you know, we'll see how it goes, but I don't think it's going anywhere, and we'll see if anything goes there with me. So she can see this already. Do you know what I mean? Like, Uma's not on it.
No, not at all. I think it's shocking. I'm kind of a little bit more shocked at how little play Omar is getting. So I can only believe that maybe he's a bit dry.
You think?
Looking but dry. But really does AYO really have all of the personality that these two girls are like, no, I'm throwing all of my eggs into his basket? I'm quite surprised.
I generally think that Uma's issue is not so much she wants to be with AYO. It's like, I wanted what I want and now I don't have it. I think it's that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if it's like, so I don't think she's even thinking about Omar in that way right now. She's just like, well, that's what I wanted. Why don't I have it? It's very, it's kind of like a little bit Harrietish as well. Do you know what I mean? Basically, her and Harriet are the same right now. So yeah, so then we have Patsy was talking to Mimi, talking about big girl moves. I know Patsy. I need to see Patsy's friendship group. I need to see.
It's black.
I feel
it's black. It is. It is. We know her friendship group. We know it.
The way she's just sliding every single thing as much as possible is getting into every conversation is actually hilarious. Do you know what I mean? Uma then comes over and Uma and Mimi hug it out. They absolutely hug it out. Mimi's like, sorry. Uma's like, don't apologize. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, don't worry about it kind of thing. You've got nothing to apologize for. It's not going to affect anything between us or anything like that. Uma's just like, then Uma's like, oh yeah, let's sit down for a second, because you know what? He's defo implied to me that it was just me in the picture. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm just a bit confused. Should we both pull him? And Jess is there and saying, yeah, guys, like, pull him. Like, okay, cool. So before a breath is even taken, Uma's just like, yo, do you want to come for a chat?
Mimi was just there for along the ride. Like, Jess is a little shit stirrer. Have you pulled your flipping Ronnie and Harriet together to hash out what's been going on, but you're
Right.
advising these two to do that. I cannot stand that girl.
No.
And that Uma was like, you see that Billy Big Bollocks, like she really thought that he really was swaying towards her. Like she would have died on that hill, like literally. Like, no, he likes me way more than you, and you're not getting the message.
Yeah.
I loved every moment of that conversation. Penny dropping for her, like, oh shit. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so let's get there. So the boys basically they see AYO and they're just like, hilarious. Do you know what I mean? Let's go get a better seat so we can see what the hell is going on and see this destruction happen. So like they're sitting down, MIMII, Uma, AYO, and he was just like, yeah, let's clear the air. Like, do you know what I mean? Because you're more about me, yeah? And I was just like, honestly, I've been giving you the same energy. You know what I mean? And Mimi's like, MIMII can see that AYO and Uma are not understanding each other. So she clarifies. She's just like, I think what she's insinuating is that you're leaning more towards her. And I was just like, I never said that. Immediately on the back, I never said that. Yeah, obviously I'm in a couple with you talking to Uma, but you know, obviously I'm going to be naturally spending more time with you. That's what she was saying. And I was just like, Uma, baby, this was not the reaction that you wanted at all. Like I felt for her. Then she starts rambling because that was when, as you said, the penny dropped, like, oh my God, I've got this wrong. Like, oh, this is weird. Do you know what I mean? And she was just like, look, you know, I think honesty is the best policy. I think you're saying some things, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit confusing to me. Mimi's just like, I generally think there's been miscommunication. AYO's protesting. I've tried my best to communicate. Do you know what I mean? So we'll only listen to whatever that's come out of my mouth. Like, do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. And Mimi's just calm. She's so calm. She's so calm. And she's just like, yeah, for me, he's always said that he's exploring us both equally. That's what he said. And then Uma's like, so we're equal, yeah? I was like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna be clear with. Then he's like, I'm gonna be clear with both of you. I'm gonna always be clear with both of you. I'm gonna let you know what's going on. Then he's like, ask for a hug, and they both hug him. They actually both hug it, and I was just thinking, you know what? This guy is a level 10 master. He is a mastermind because how have you got the two like baddest baddies in this already? Just got them under manners. You've got them on lock. What the hell?
It was at that moment that I realized. I was like, oh shit, girls.
Yeah.
You're in for a ride with this dude. When he's saying, I will pick, he will pick.
Yeah.
And
that's what he says.
Yeah, as somebody said, bathroom diary, AYO is the prize.
He is the I said it, he's the baddie. He's the baddie. Abby said they're sister wives.
Basically, and at that moment in time, I'm like, if he was on the outside and there wasn't the level of cameras and national embarrassment, he could have these two girls for years.
100%.
He could do it.
100%.
I was like, oh, okay. No, yeah. I don't think we've seen this on Love Island.
No, they're like a couple. They're like a couple. Like, do you know what I mean? What the hell? The boys are absolutely amazed. They're impressed, in fact. Do you know what I mean? They're like, what? How have you got away with this? Like, seriously.
And really because he didn't look like he was even trying, like, you know, like really with a master plan. Yes, as Ivy Chillian said, they have no other options. The white boys are lame, and Omar is AYO's driver. It's a shame, but he is bossing. He's bossing the place. Like,
yeah,
it's his villa. He could probably move to any girl in there now and get him. Like, it's like, this is his.
Honestly, he might be the alpha now. Like, he's giving Ron and Joey a run for money.
I think he is like King Ty, like King AYO.
Seriously,
exactly. A Tyreek masterclass. It's like,
absolute one. Jesus,
mate.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. So yeah, the girls are chatting. Uma is basically still confused. She's actually like, her ego can't process what has happened. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not processing. And Mimi then drops another bombshell. She just like, yeah, well, you know, at the recoupling, he said like, if he wasn't picked, he would have recoupled with me. And Uma's just like, she can't keep her cool anymore. What? Like, you should have said this. It was a dynasty. It was a double slap. It was hard. And she was just like, oh, you should have said it. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. Then Jess is piping up. Yeah, you should have mentioned that. Just like, okay, Jess, what are you talking about? Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you getting involved? Why are you so pressed? Why are you freaking so pressed?
Why is Jess getting involved?
I don't know.
She also fancy AYO as well. Does she want to be a part of it?
You know what I think it is? I think she likes Uma better than she likes Mimi, and she probably thinks that Uma's prettier than Mimi, so she's aligning with Uma.
Like,
that's
so
what I think it is.
Uma deserves AYO.
Yes, basically. Yeah. That's what I think the underlining thing is there, because it's like you're too invested. Like, not even Sam is invested like this.
No. Sam doesn't seem to give a penny about it, for real.
Yeah.
Jess is not interested in somehow Uma being about and being in there. And it's like, who cares? The pair of them can leave.
Yeah, seriously. Like, yeah, they actually could. Uma's then in the heart. She's just like, she feels really left in the dark. Do you know what I mean? She feels like a dickhead. And do you know what I mean? Like, she just feels like sad about it, kind of thing. And then later on in the nighttime, when they're getting undressed, she says that you know, she looked like a crazy person going to talk to AYO and Mimi. Do you know what I mean? Putting that together because she didn't know what was going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, she feels like thingy. Then Patsy is just like, yeah, I told her to tell you that. Patsy.
You see how Patsy talks too much?
Do you know what I mean? Chatty Patsy, man.
Like, literally, that's where it came from.
Seriously.
Somebody
100%. Just chatting everyone's business. Do you know what I mean?
Everywhere, and seems to know too much. Like, that's the shame for Mimi. I think the only person she really does have is Nicole, that she can truly confide in, and it doesn't go to everybody else. But Jess, Patsy, they are not her friend
at all. And it's like they don't understand, or they've forgotten the fact that Uma stole AYO first. Exactly. And all Mimi did was steal him back. Yes. Like, I just don't understand. The game is the game is the game. It's the game. It's the game. Do you know what I mean?
This is an interesting one. Simeon Walker says, I think Jess sees Uma as a bit of a threat. She knows that Ronnie and Uma had that thing at the club, so she'd rather be Uma's friend than her enemy. I like that theory.
You know what? Yes, because then if Uma's with AYO, then there's no chance of her getting with Ronnie, right? Because Ronnie and AYO are friends.
Yes. So push them. I like that. I like that. IB Chilling says, yeah, the white girls don't want Uma single because they know she washes them.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
For real. So they're like, we need that heifer tied up. Because also she likes the white guys too.
Yeah, this is the thing. And the thing is, she hasn't done enough for AYO. He moves fast, right? So she hasn't done enough for him to say, like, I can 100% put my things in there. Although, like, someone did say, yeah, I do think that Uma, she has the right to feel how she's feeling. Yeah, for sure. Like, I absolutely do think that. Do you know what I mean? Like, she was in the dark, but, like, that is part of the game. Like, it's just like with Harriet and Nicole. Like, Harriet is not obligated to tell Nicole anything. Do you know what I mean? Just the way Mimi is not obligated to tell Uma anything either. Yeah. It was more Uma push up doing we're friends. Yes. Do you know what I mean? Mimi was a bit more reserved, you know, because, and I think that I honestly think that Uma was just overconfident. She was overconfident. She thought she was secure. She's got in the bag. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. She was more thinking probably that Mimi might go home now. Like, do you know what I mean? Or someone's gonna go. Like, I don't think she was expecting her to stay. You know?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, yeah, I think it's all of that. Uma just had a big head. And
definitely.
she underestimated Ayo. I actually think we kind of all did underestimate Ayo and actually how he was playing the field. But now we've seen it, like he is King Ayo. So actually, Mimi, like the same advice for Ella, you may need to kiss out sooner. Like you got to mind yourself because this dude will play with your heart. Like really,
you can't even see. He'll be violining.
like,
He'll be conducting the orchestra. What do you mean?
and keep you there with a couple of kisses, feeling up this way. Like he is a shark.
He is.
So
I kind of love to see it though. I'm not gonna lie, but and then Ayo did say to Jess that the thing is she's never been in a relationship before, meaning to Uma. And I remember like saying that this is a red flag. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't want to be the one to teach her. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't want that, you know? So I think it's like, it makes it worse. I think it's dangerous he's confiding in Jess also. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, he's letting known to at least someone that that's not a good thing for him. Ayo and Mimi were kissing in bed as well, kind of thing. They showed that. They definitely did. A lot going on. So in the morning...
And Ayo and Uma never kissed, did they? Like outside the challenge.
She didn't want to. And then my guy moves fast. Like this is the thing. So like I don't know. I can see him doing a little comparison. Like we have to kiss, so I know it's real or some shit.
Something like that. Like what Ronnie's done. I don't know, but I think he's still going to be slicker than Ronnie. But
yeah,
some type of we should kiss now to her. He's gonna.
Yeah.
He is.
Yes. Nana, can you see Nana?
Nana says, I am praying on Ayo's downfall hard. I feel you. I just don't even know. As somebody earlier on said, they think that it's going to be short-lived. I don't know. I underestimated this guy, so I'm not sure. I don't know what he's full of.
I can't underestimate how easy it is to be fooled up by a guy. I can't underestimate that. It's very powerful. He's 6'6", guys.
6'6", size 13.
6'6", dark skin, footballer, semi-pro footballer.
He's got the chat. He makes them.
Someone will forgive him. Someone will forgive. One of the girls is going to forgive. He's never going to be out of options.
No,
it's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? And he's charming enough to get away with it.
Exactly. Leah says that height is terrifying. I mean, let's see if he does. Ayo will mess up very soon. I don't know.
He'll fall. If he messes up, he's gonna fall upwards. Like, do you know what I mean? Nothing is gonna, and then they're gonna see it as a learning curve. Like, do you know what I mean? Like he can't lose. I can't see how he's losing.
Look at what Shantae says. Shantae said he's been walking around in his boxers. He knows his ish. What more can be said?
What can we say? Do you know what I mean? My man was washing his batty outside in front of everybody.
Oh my god, for real, Cara, Ayo is going to do a madness in Casa.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a horror.
100%, seriously. So then, okay, in the morning, we have Uma and Jess chatting, and Uma's just like, look, I don't want it to be like this. Like, she just feels like a mug. It's so awkward, and she starts crying. I didn't feel for her. Do you know what I mean? She's a little bit isolated, and if your only friend is Jess, it's a problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not great. But you know, Jess is just like, you know what it is. Because she has to tell her how she feels, is like, you like him, you've been underplaying it, do you know what I mean? Just so you don't get hurt by him. And I was just like, Jess, you're talking about yourself, aren't you, babe?
Basically.
That's what it is. You're talking about yourself. Seriously. Mimi speaks to then Jess again and Nicole, and says, you know, she's really feeling fine. Nicole is super giddy, like she's just so high energy, and she's just like, you know what, asking her how was her first night in the bed, and Mimi, you know, tells them like, oh, we had a kiss and a cuddle. Jess is like, what, a proper kiss? And Mimi's like, yeah, like, what are you on?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Seriously. And then she basically says that she's shocked at that. She's like, I'm so shocked at that. She's gonna be, as in Uma's gonna be really upset. What okay,
Yeah.
I know everyone should be nice to each other and be kind and but why should Mimi care about that?
Exactly. That's the bitch move. It is like, so you're trying to make her feel bad when she came and took her man before.
Right.
It's that level of like, oh, you disgust me. Like, I cannot stand Jess, like, firmly. I remember for a day I kind of like Jess, but I cannot stand that girl. Like, she is the worst. She is the worst. And it's very annoying as well, because she needs her and Patsy, same flipping twins, forever running up their mouth in other people's business when you have your own shit going on.
Yeah.
Like, focus elsewhere.
Exactly. Oh, Sarah Destiny. Hey girl. How you doing? I hope you're good. Yes, she is annoying. Jess is annoying. She is, seriously. And yeah, Mimi just said, like, you know what? I felt like it was right. Do you know what I mean? I really felt like it was right. I think she should. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I was thinking, Jess, why are you even in this conversation? It's what you're saying before. She's a spy. She's an absolute spy. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Ayo, Joey, and Kieran were chatting, and Ayo's just like, the reason that he's so happy, coupled up with Mimi, is because it's a long time coming. Thank you so much, Sarah. Appreciate you. Love you as well. Love your reviews. Love everything that you do. Yeah, so Mimi is just like, he's coupled up with Mimi, and it's like, because it's a long time coming, like, he feels good about it. Do you know what I mean? Joey does say, like, you can tell that Uma's cut up about it, though. Do you know what I mean? And Ayo agrees. He says he's going to talk to her and everything. And, you know, Joey just points out there's competition. It's just like, they're very different, and we've got to see who's going to get you. Do you know what I mean? Jess then calls Ayo for a chat, and she says, look, I've just spoken to Mimi, and she's told me about last night, yeah? And Uma's one of my best friends in here. They always go for that line. It's so annoying. So you're going to have to tell her, do you know what I mean, before I do. And it's just like...
You just not shut your mouth would have been my reaction to her. Like, literally just shut your mouth, innit? I'd be
seriously.
I'd be so pissed. I'm glad he reacted like, not like, oh, yes, Messer, I'll go. I'm glad he was a bit more like, oh, this is annoying.
He said it's childish, which is what it is.
Exactly. I'm glad that was his response. And again, King Ayo setting the tone.
He's just like, it's childish. And Jess is like, well, Mimi's not going to say anything. Do you know what I mean? And like, so, you know, I'm going to have, like, basically saying, I'm going to have to say something. She doesn't have to do anything. Like, who are you? Who are you to make this call? Like, I just thought, nah, you are in people's business and you really don't need to be. And your guy has been, I fucking Harriet all day, so maybe work that out. Do you know what I mean?
I so want Harriet to win. Yeah, so
do I.
Want Jess to cry.
Seriously, I need a villain to get like a one up for a little bit. But yeah, so do you know what I mean? And then, sorry, Jess does say, like, you and Ron are match made in heaven. Like, so it's just like, are you projecting this stuff? Is this because what you wanted Ronnie to do? Like, you're now demanding that Ayo does this. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's annoying. Ayo in the hut, though, was just like, yeah, what it is the girls, you know, they get giddy. I'm just like, you're so freaking patronizing. They get giddy about these things, you know? And she's told her friends, and like, once you tell someone in this villa, you know, everyone thinks it's their business, they can get your business and tell everybody else. So yeah, he's kind of blaming Mimi there. Like, you know what I mean? Seriously, which is hilarious. And why shouldn't she be giddy as well? Do you know what I mean? That's the other thing. AYO then chats to the boys and basically tells them that Mimi has told Jess and Nicole, and Joey immediately is like, fuck, like, you're in trouble. Do you know what I mean? And basically they advise him to like literally tell Uma as soon as possible, otherwise it's going to completely blow up. I was like, big facts, I need to talk to her immediately. See her walk in, and he literally goes and intercepts her. Do you know what I mean? He wants to keep his options as open as possible. He wants all the baskets and all the eggs.
Yeah.
He's just like, do you know what I mean? He wants as much as possible. Yeah. So then he sees Uma. She's eating a croissant. Do you know what I mean? She offers him a bit. She doesn't know what's coming. Do you know what I mean? She's being nice and friendly and cordial. You know, he asks her how she's feeling. She's like, you know what? I'm not too good this morning, you know? And then she goes into what can only be described as a bit of a rant. I'm not going to lie. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It was a lot and it was very fast. But basically she was saying that she feels like she's been super honest and she's been safe and being mindful of other people's emotions and how they're feeling and making sure that they don't feel like an idiot or a dickhead and that sort of thing. And that she brought everyone together yesterday, try and get things out in the open. And she's being told by Mimi, but that, you know, that it's that you're giving us equal effort. But I already confirmed that was the case, so I didn't like the way that she said that. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. It was like putting it on Mimi, like Mimi had it wrong type of thing. And actually, where I was positioning myself was right. I was like, listen, to your face, he told you. Like, right. You weren't the front runner. To your face. So why you're still trying to edge on, am I the front runner? It is sad.
It is sad. And then we had like then she went on to say that, you know, from my point of view, it's been more about me because, you know, we've been spending time together, you was holding my hands and that sort of thing, and everything like that. And I didn't understand why she didn't pick Omar. But AYO did say yes, that has been the case, but I feel like he misspoke. Like he said yes to some of it and not all of it, because it is that was a bit confusing, because you literally said yesterday that she wasn't, like, do you know what I mean? Like, and I don't, she is taking the time spent with him as he's leaning towards her. Do you know what I mean? And like, he said no yesterday that you're both equal, and today he's saying yes. That is confusing. Do you know what I mean?
Well, what he was saying yes to is, yes, I was holding your hand.
Yes.
More than her.
Yes.
Because we were in a couple. That was it.
I get that. Yeah.
So it was still, somebody said it in the chat, still her ego trying to feel safe in its overinflatedness. And it's like, dude, the guy told you.
He told you.
Just embarrassing. It's more embarrassing. So you're embarrassing yourself to feel more shit. Because you can't win this one.
She can't, to be fair, she didn't call the conversation. He did. Do you know what I mean? So do you know what I mean? She didn't know what was coming. She really didn't, you know?
Why she needed to shut up.
And
Jess, Patsy, sometimes be quiet, and let the man
sometimes be quiet. No, I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that, because that's what Mimi done the day before. She was, let me hear what you guys are saying.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Seriously. And you know, the thing is, and I always said, like, you know what, Mimi's decision is based off the time that me and her have spent together. Do you know what I mean? But I hear you and all that. But me and Mimi did kiss last night. This guy. And then the producers had the audacity to play a song that's had the lyrics, I don't want to be a pessimist, but I'm kind of getting pissed at this, and showing a big shot of Uma's face. They're taking the piss. They are taking the piss. They're playing with these girls. They're playing with them.
I ran away. Like, we cannot take this anymore.
It was a lot. And then she got up with croissant in hand and walked away. Do you know what I mean?
There wasn't even a, what did you say? Like, I can't, I'm out of here. And I don't blame her, because after everything you had just said before, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad.
It's sad. She was in the heart. She was crying, and she was just like her thing. And I think that this is very real, that she was being absolutely mindful of everybody else. Do you know what I mean? Like in her opinion, I would say she said that she was being mindful of everybody else and no one was looking out for her. Do you know what I mean? And I think like if you're then presented with information that is new to you, it can feel very much like no one cares about me. No one cares about my feelings. Yeah.
she just played it wrong. Erin. Erin says, for Uma, it's almost disrespectful that she is having to convince herself he likes her. Yes.
She wasn't it's a shock. It's a shock to her system.
She is so shocked that this is playing out.
Yeah. Sorry, is it loud?
I mean, this is the thing. You're dealing with she's a baddie as well.
Like, she is a baddie as well. And this is the thing, like, isn't this not the same as Harriet? Like, it's exactly the same. I cannot believe that you're not on me. Yeah. Like, you're on this other girl. Like, I cannot believe it. Like, how? Why? Like, do you know what I mean? It's that. But she was being mindful, though.
I don't know if she was being mindful. I feel like
why?
I feel like this is her way of being sanctimonious as to how she was being. She just thought AYO was up her ass and she could play him. She didn't realize that she was dealing with King AYO, and actually he's just playing both of you. She didn't realize that. She thought she had him round her little finger, and now it's not so. She's pissed. That's all it is. It's really,
Sarah, you don't think so as well?
No, man, the girl didn't care. She was trying to flex on Mimi as well about I'm the front runner. He's leaning.
Okay.
She just, her ego is exploding and doesn't know which way to settle down. So she's having to self-soothe.
She's self-soothing, but that doesn't mean like she did try to keep. Okay, even though she thought she was the front runner,
yeah,
she did try and keep Mimi abreast of what's happening, and she tried to get clarity. It's just that she didn't know that they're both equal. That's AYO's fault. That's not her fault.
She played it wrong.
Yeah, she plays it wrong, but that doesn't mean that she wasn't looking out for Mimi. No?
Chillin says, in fairness to her, we thought she had him wrapped too. We did. Like, it's true.
Oh no, I don't know.
He had other ideas, and it's just like you just got outmaneuvered. Basically, that is all that has gone on. But I don't think she was doing anything to save Mimi from anything. I think she just got outmaneuvered. And if she had realized it before, maybe she needed to kiss him a little bit more. Like maybe
that's what Dial just said.
Yeah, secure him. But dude, she didn't know who she was dealing with. We didn't know who he was either. Who knew?
I honestly think two things can be true at the same time. I don't think she's as like. I think she's got ego. I think they all have. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they all back themselves 100%. But I think she was at least trying in her way to be like, okay, this is what it is, guys. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, with Mimi, this is what it is at the moment. That was her attempt. It was her attempt. But yeah, okay, fine. I'm in the minority. It's fine. It's fine.
Online says AYO is a Nigerian chief who wants 2 wives, maybe even 4. And I wouldn't put it past to have that happen now. I can't even believe I'm saying this, but I believe that dude could get Patsy in there and Jess if he wanted to. He could have Jess. He could have all of them as his wives, all of them.
No, Jess. Nah. Maybe Nicole.
I knew my guy was capable. Don't try it.
He's smooth with it. I'm not gonna lie. He's absolutely smooth with it. Yeah, she just does need to rest. She does. She really does. Okay, cool. So then Patsy gets a text. Then they do the on-job challenge. Basically the girls are boss babes. They're like got glasses, shirts, everything like that. They at a desk. They have 2 folders. One green one, which is where they do a sorry, Erin. I like to see the other side of things. That's cool. But they have a green one where they have to do a sexual position, and a red one where they read a negative statement, and they have to match it with a guy and then chuck a cup of tea in their face. Yes. So Harriet was up first. She done her thing with Ronnie, and then her thing was off his gossip. She picked Kieran for always being involved in drama and being the loudest in the villa. Patsy picked was actually going to pick Omar. Then she said, would have picked you, but you should have picked me last night.
Oh. Patsy.
It was cringe.
It was like that may have been the closest she had got to doing any type of sexual positions with him. Just pick him. It was very silly, like literally. Oh, dummy.
Seriously. So she picked. Who did she pick instead? Oh my god, Monvere. She picked Monvere instead. And then for the what did she have? Her was a disciplinary, and she picked Ronnie for like having the Jess versus Harriet thing. Tells him to make up his mind. Uma picks Sean. Sean is just not a threat, is he? He's not.
Yeah,
he's not. Yeah, like yeah.
It's a sad place to be, you know.
And again, this is the thing. So Uma, I just think she's playing it wrong. Like, if you want, like, AYO is the baddie, yeah. You've got to fight for him. Do you know what I mean? She should have picked him. Yeah, she should have picked him, but she was just like, nah. She picked Sean instead. This is the second time she's picked Sean out of pity, by the way.
Omar. I was literally like, what a bitch.
Yeah, of course. Omar.
Omar, who picked you, like, who saved you. You could have been going home. You're still not even going to give him a little humps on you. Like, what the hell?
She hates him. She hates him. She hates him for picking her. She hates him. That's so funny. Seriously, it's true. So she basically she does it with Sean. Then she has lack of accountability and she calls AYO. She says, come on, boy. Can't lie. Didn't like the boy. Didn't like it. But she said, because I'm not sure where I stand with you, do you know what I mean? And you're so laid back with it. AYO, being AYO, is just like, well, I think I've been open and honest, actually. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna stand on that. And Uma in the heart was just like, why are you even chatting back to me? She's so annoyed. She's so annoyed.
She thought he was a boy.
He is spicy. He's do you know what I mean? He's sassy, in fact. He is sassy. He is. Nicole obviously picked Kieran for her position, and then for not a team player, she picked Omar because he chose her in the balloon challenge, saying that she was the least trustworthy. Mimi does the reverse cowgirl with AYO. Uma is not impressed. her face, yeah. They showed her face too many times. It was actually
it was a lot. I was like, all right, easy on Uma now. Like, yeah, it was a bit much. Like,
allow her. Of course, she's going to be upset. Violation in the workplace was her thing. She picked Ronnie, and she said because he's messed around with Jess and flirting with Harriet in front of Jess. And I was just like, girl,
I hated it too. Like Bree Talks TV said, I just hate that Mimi dashed tea in Ronnie's face on behalf of Jess, who don't even rate her.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like, can she needs to get ahead of who the girl friendship groups are, like who's actually her brethren, and Jess is she could have picked anybody to do that on.
She could have.
Yeah. She
absolutely could have. Yeah, I just like she thinks they're friends. They're not. They're absolutely not. Sam done the wheelbarrow with Joey. I can't lie, it was so cringy. I don't care to see Sam and Joey together at all. Actually,
you don't like her though. Like, do you see how awkward he was? Even when he was like boom, boom, boom on her butt, it really was like, I got to touch her. Like, he's not interested.
Yeah.
That's sad as well.
It is sad.
It's a sad state of affairs.
For negative attitude, she picked Kieran, and she had said,
hey, Queenie's in the house.
Oh, hey, Queenie. How you doing? I feel good. I feel good, girl. So yeah, she picked Kieran, and she said they had a tiff the other night, and I'm just like, what tiff? Like, I didn't know they had a tiff. They didn't show this. Did they show this on like?
No, remember, it was so minor. Remember, she was having a go at him for the eavesdropping that the girls had about Joey.
Oh, okay, I missed that. Yeah, okay.
So that was what she was saying, like that little quarrel that they had, which was kind of nothing, but
it was nothing. Yeah.
no.
Okay, cool. And then she said, like, you know, I didn't agree with some of your situations, but you know, maybe that's just your age. So I'm just like, okay, cool. And then Jess, she goes last and she picks Sean. What? Like, weird move to me. Ronnie, and then she picks, for inappropriate over, she picks Ronnie. She says she's given him a formal warning because of the recoupling speech, not remembering that she was surprised. She's surprised, and that situationships are not for her. And then she chucks the tea.
I really need Ronnie to just dash her. Just be like, I'm not
Yeah.
really interested. Like, you're a bit much, actually. And Harriet's a lot more easygoing. Just tell her.
Yeah, I think so. I just want to see more fun. Like, I don't know. I don't like Jess. I think she's too self-righteous, man. Seriously. So yeah, they're getting ready. The guys are getting ready. Patsy tells Mimi that she thinks that Uma knows about the kiss, and I'm thinking, yeah, because you probably told her. Do you know what I mean?
She knows.
Yeah.
Patsy in your flipping mouth. Always there. Always that damn head. I cannot stand her face. Her and Jess's.
I can't stand it either.
Egypt.
Harriet definitely suggests that Mimi should talk to Uma, and Mimi says she will. AYO tells the rest of the boys about the kiss, and they call him a player, essentially. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So then when they're out there, Ronnie and Jess basically have a bit of a conversation. Ronnie's just like, you joined things being back to normal. And Jess is like, yeah, you know, but I feel like you should know by now who your head is leaning towards. Do you know what I mean? When he's just like, you know what? I think I know what I want. I might be growing up. And I couldn't remember, how old is this guy? Like, I swear isn't he like 26, 27 or something like that?
He's around there.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, sir, what are you talking about? And then Jess is just like, you know what? I don't know how she would react, meaning Harriet, if she knew about last night, but I'm not planning on telling her. Really, Jess? Really, Jess?
But Jess, when you're talking about Mimi needed to be sharing shit with Uma, yeah? An absolute diabolical hypocrite.
Absolutely.
Grace. You were doing the same thing in your bed.
Mm-hmm.
With basically the day before was lipsing up Harriet.
Right. Crazy talk. Serious. I can't believe it.
Weren't she calling them cheap as well? She's cheap for doing that. You're cheap for doing same night. Are you not freeing up the pum? Like,
I don't know. She's freeing up the pum.
She did something, man. You know something.
But she's doing some kissing. She's doing definitely some kissing. She asked Ronnie, like, would you kiss Harriet now? Ronnie says no, he wouldn't. I didn't believe him. No.
It's Ronnie. Ronnie will lips her.
I absolutely did not believe him. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, absolutely. Like, why is she on Mimi's back? Like, this is what I'm saying. You don't like Mimi either. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just think I don't think you like her like that. Uma is chatting to Ronnie, trying to get advice, and I'm just like, why would you get advice from this guy who's doing exactly the same thing that the guy that you want to be with is doing? Why would you get advice for him? This doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any. It's not a good move. She's stupid. No.
It's so stupid, because why is Ronnie gonna tell you anything of benefit? Really? Exactly. But maybe they're showing us these little moments for when these two do something. So I still think they could.
Maybe. Yeah. And he should. Yes. I'm here for the drama. I'm here for it. So Ronnie's basically saying, like, look, I think that he just wants to see how it goes. And Uma's asking, like, do you know if he's leaning more towards me or towards Mimi? Ronnie's like, he's just exploring. Uma says she's waiting for an apology. And I was just like, boy, you're going to be waiting.
That I was surprised at, because... Or does she want an apology for is that for the kiss, maybe? Is that what she was saying? She wants an apology for the kiss? That they kissed?
I don't know. She didn't clarify. She just said she says she's waiting for an apology. And it's just like, he's already doubled down in the challenge. That he's standing on what he's saying. Like, do you know what I mean? So what is the apology for? Also, it's just like, I get why she, as a Nigerian, I get why she thinks she believes that she should have an apology. But as also a Nigerian, I understand that that apology is never coming for AYO. Like, it's not.
I was like, this chick, short of him like gunning you in your face, it's like, do you want to push him to that place? I was like, don't say to him, I'm expecting an apology though, because then he's just going to tell you about yourself.
Yeah.
Very silly.
Exactly. It's not going to be sincere at all. Then mid-conversation, they see AYO and MIMII walking together, and Uma's just like, is this a joke? This is the stuff that pisses me off. Do you know what I mean? Ronnie's like, do you think something would happen? Like, you fool. Oh, no, you know something's going to happen. You know.
I mean, if you were taking Harriet upstairs to the terrace, is something going to happen?
Exactly.
That shit's going to happen up there. Like, that was
funny. Exactly. So they go to the terrace, do you know what I mean? And, you know, Jess is winding everybody up. Oh, that's an audacity. That's an audacity. What? Because you know what, Jess is reliving the day before or the 2 days before. This was her.
Man, she's so jarring. I was literally, this girl's so annoying.
She really is. And Uma's just like, so Jess was saying to her, look, I don't think you should be watching that. Uma's just like, I'm watching, are you dumb?
That made me laugh.
Cracking up.
That made me laugh. I was like,
cracking up.
Are you, but for real though, like basically the guy I'm after with the next girl who is my sister wife are now going to the terrace. They're gonna lips, and now I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I can't watch, for somebody else to come and tell me. That is ridiculous. Of course they're doing it right opposite me. He knew where he was taking her. He saw where she was as well. It's like AYO is the biggest asshole for this though.
or is he the best player to ever do it?
He is. It's the same thing. He is. Because what he did, psychology-wise, to play on the emotion of competition and to do it in front of your face, like, this girl's got me at this moment. But remember, I haven't cut off the door to you. So you too can get a piece of me. Her ego is going to go, I have to win.
I have to.
He's terrible. He literally is a villain.
It works so much, seriously. So they're up there, they're chatting. Mimi's just like, look, I feel so exposed, I feel naked. I was like, oh, don't say that. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he's like, oh, you're so far away. And I was just like, you know what? Yeah, it just took me back. Do you know how many times?
College Riz, man. College Riz. Like, what the hell?
Do you know how many times? He's like, oh, you're so far away, move closer. You're moving closer. This guy would, if he could smash, he would.
Yeah. It's the strong arm pull as well, because you're like, oh, so strong. Like, he was doing all of the
doing it. Mimi's looking around and everything. He's like, why are you checking your mirrors for? What are you checking? Like, I'm here, focus on me. Do you know what I mean? She's just like, you're gonna get me into trouble. And then she's like, well, actually, I was here first, so at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yes.
Mimi.
She ain't wrong. The truth.
She's true. Then he's just like, he pulls her closer. They snuggle. They talk about how, you know, happy they both are that they're together now. Do you know what I mean? In this couple. And then he's like, come here. And he gives her a deep, slow, romantic, sensual kiss. And then he kisses her on her forehead. And then they just embrace each other. And it was so beautiful.
Did you see the tweet? The tweet that said that final kiss on the forehead is just to let stupidity into me.
Downloaded stupidity. It's inserted.
That kiss.
Oh God.
Will keep her in a chokehold for this 6'6".
Yes.
Oh,
hold on a second. MC, sorry, excuse me. What's going on here? What are you doing?
What is MC doing now?
I don't know, but if you continue, you're going to be on time out. I promise you. I absolutely promise you. I don't know who you're talking to Erin like that. Like, who do you think you are? Erin. You're trying to come for Erin? Are you mad?
You know you absolutely cannot come for Erin, and
absolutely
for one,
not.
Firmly a part of our family. And even if she wasn't, Erin has been here from day. So
yes,
Yes.
So reduce it all the way down. Yeah. I you know what, MC? I don't even care. Seriously. Mind yourself around Erin. Absolutely not. No. Okay. Anyway, back to the program. Back to the Claudia Wright on Instagram said, I'm not gonna lie, if Mimi and Ayo started OnlyFans, I might consider dropping them.
I could only watch that kiss once, you know.
Serious? No.
Yeah. It was a lot. I was like, oh my god. Okay.
No, it was probably one of the best kisses ever. I'm not gonna lie. But yes, I agree. The stupidity has been downloaded.
She's locked in now. It's long for her. It's long for her. She could fight Uma for him now.
Yeah. She could fight.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Woo, it's a lot.
AYO to not play with Mimi though.
He's absolutely going to play with her. Why did you even say such a thing? You need to mentally prepare yourself.
I can't. Because there's nobody. I can't think of it. Maybe Yowande.
What do you mean?
I liked Yowande in the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need.
And then you were sad, right, when she got played with?
Who played with her first? Is that the mixed race one?
Wasn't it Michael?
I can't remember who played with her, but I know I hate him.
Yeah.
Whoever he is. So I need him to not do that. I don't want to hate AYO. I don't want to hate him.
As Sarah's saying, yeah, he's absolutely going to. He's here for the vibes, and in Casa, he's gonna definitely move mad. Yeah, he absolutely is. He absolutely is. There's Danny. Oh yes, Danny was you one day. Yeah.
I am getting hot flushes. I really am. I literally am. What?
Like, honestly, guys, this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how many episodes ago I said Mimi's gonna run back to AYO.
You did.
I trust her. He's 6'6".
But not this. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm not even saying that you should do that, by the way. I'm just saying, like, from past experience, I know how the stupidity can enter your mind. You'll just be doing foolishness.
Look, see, he's been lipsing her, and this is bad. This is
in
bad.
bed on the terrace. Everybody knows they're like a couple now. Do you know what I mean? You fought for your man.
She's gonna have the places, isn't she? Like she's in the bedroom. It's gonna be like, on the terrace isn't gonna be the same. That was when me and AYO had our passion. Yeah. He's marked the house for her. Now they're gonna go into the hideaway, and
this is it. This is it. So then we see Harriet and Ronnie. Ronnie's asking her how she's been. She's like, I'm fine. Do you know what I mean? But better question, where's your head at the moment? It's better to know sooner rather than later. Ronnie's just like, I'm thinking about it. I'm getting to know both of you. You're both beautiful and everything like that. And Harriet's just like, well, are you leaning more towards me or not? Do you know what I mean? And Ronnie was talking about, like, I don't know if he quite said it in the way that she relayed it later, but he was just like, you're staring at me across in the night time. Do you know what I mean? I see your head popping up. Like, he implied that he was thinking about her. I think that's what happened in that conversation. AYO does talk to Uma though. Do you know what I mean? Uma is saying that basically you're taking the piss. She's really upset. He was just like immediately understood. This guy.
She got nothing from him. And I thought he may even switch. That line of like, you have no right to expect this from me. I thought maybe he was going to drop that line on her. The way he was doing so. Yeah, understood. Yeah. Like, he wasn't apologetic. It was very flat line. I was like, oh, this dude, he may push her a little bit. He did. He was respectful enough, but he didn't tell her everything.
He didn't, and it was given for me. It was given very much kids getting told off by parents, zoning out, and just being like, yes, mom, yes, mommy, yes, mommy, yes. That's what it was giving me. Do you know what I mean? Like, understood. Like, I was laughing so hard. Serious. I was just like, you can't even see he's not listening to you. He's not engaged in this conversation at all. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. just that Life of Bodge is right. AYO is getting turned off. It's coming. I think if he persists down this road of like, I'm owed something, I think he's totally gonna be like, yeah, this is long. And he'll bounce very quickly.
Definitely, because you know, she asked him, she said like, you can't be kissing her in bed, and he's just like, I'll do my best, but it's hard for me. You know, Ayo's got bars. His response time is like is 0.0. Like he can access it so quickly. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm also gonna throw in a caveat, so you can't be mad at me.
Yeah, I'm gonna lips her tonight, and I'm gonna lips her during the day.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be party to a lips? She said that he had to be for her before they were gonna kiss.
Yeah.
So that may never happen, innit?
It may never happen. He's not gonna not kiss Mimi. And if Mimi puts it on him, what's he? And then I can imagine he's like, she kissed me. I know he's gonna be one of them guys. Do you know what I mean? But he said to her, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I just thought, you're just actually lying. You're lying so hard. So freaking hard. But yeah, he was in the hut. He's just like, look, I spent a lot of time with Mimi. Do you know what I mean? I'm still trying to figure it out. I actually think he's more for Mimi at this moment in time. Like, I feel like he feels like, oh, this feels right. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like, unfortunately, Uma, she's never been in a relationship before. She's given him a bit of aggro. She pied him in the challenge. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's like, I think it's like, could be hassle.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Am I just going to go down the easy route? Well, we'll be in this together. She's always going to pick me. That I think he'll probably be like, I'll take the easy route.
Yeah.
I'll sell until Casa. Whereas with Uma, how she's displaying things, you'd be like, I may not, though. I may not with this girl. So, yeah.
And also, I don't know. She likes him, but if someone more her type came in, I think she would go.
She's off.
Yeah, I don't think he knows that.
Yes.
Yeah, so
he ain't silly because he definitely, well, I was thinking maybe he wasn't listening. He was listening to her when she said, like, you're not my type. I think he knows.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Monica. Guys, can you please hit that like button, please? If you haven't done so already, book it, please. Appreciate you. So yeah, so we have Patsy and Harriet now. Gosh. So Patsy and Harriet. Patsy just in everyone's business anyway, but it was a one-way conversation because Harriet was just spilling her guts, basically. She was saying that Ronnie's been eye-fucking her all day. She said that he's been thinking about her when he was in bed, and, you know, just asking, like, why is he doing this? Do you know what I mean? He's gone all to this trouble. He made this big speech at a recoupling. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, she doesn't want to mug herself off, and she's come to the conclusion that maybe he just fancies her and that's it. Do you know what I mean? So that was that. And then we see Jess and Harriet have a conversation, and basically Harriet asks Jess, like, how was last night? Jess is just like, yeah, it was touchy-feely. Thought you wasn't going to say anything. Harriet asks her, did you kiss? Yeah, we did. We kissed.
The way she looked at her and said yes was so and there you go. Like, it was very dynasty, the two of them.
It really is. They hate each other, innit? They really do.
Like, I hate you, yes. I hate you. Did you do like they hate each other?
And then Harriet asked her, you know, she said, oh yeah, I asked Ronnie about this. And he said literally he was thinking about me all night. And Jess is like, really? And literally he's been eye fucking me all day. Like, then Ronnie walks past and he's just like, right, girls? When he reaches the place, he's just like, look, I don't even know I'm getting away with this. Do you know what I mean? Kieran says to him, like, you know, you will make the right decision for you. And Ronnie's just like, yeah, but they're both so fit. Do you know what I mean? And the end of the episode is basically voting time. You got to vote for your favorite couple. Obviously, we didn't see it in real time.
No.
So, do you know what I mean? Wasn't able to vote. But guys, who did you vote for to save your favorite couple? Personally, I really want to see Sam and Joey in the bottom. Yeah. So, bottom three at least. So, Joey understands that Sam is the problem.
Yes. Yeah. Joey, bottom. And Veer and Patsy. Who is Sean even with? Can't even remember
Sean
that.
is with
Harriet.
Harriet, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Someone
it's
said first look is out. Let me have a look. That would be amazing if it
oh,
was.
cool. Yeah, I would like them to be in the bottom. I don't want Harriet to leave though, but Munvir and Patsy, adios, amigos. I really want them to
Yes.
go. They can go.
Absolutely. They can absolutely go. They really can. Let's see. First looking out. Oh my god.
Look at that. Okay.
Okay, hold on one second.
Around these times,
Then that's perfect.
About two, like
yeah.
how we did it before. Let's see.
Okay, guys, I'm just waiting for the ads to stop playing, and then I'm gonna set this up.
Kamisha says, "I need Uma and Omar in the bottom." They could be.
They could be.
Is Uma popular with a certain demographic? I don't know. I haven't been on Facebook, so I don't know.
I don't think so. The thing is, like, Mimi, people like Mimi.
Yeah.
Different factions, I would say, like Mimi, and also Mimi is she comes across like a nice girl.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas like Uma's a bit more in your face, and because I think the walking off as well, from what I've seen, that was like a big no-no for the British public. They did not like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
definitely, because there's always has to be a faction of like gratitude, just even for Omar.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a thank you that he selected you, even if you're really not in it. Even Harriet extended that to Sean, like just thank you for, you know.
She did, because manners. It's like it's the manner thing. That's what it is.
Okay, Grace is saying the Facebook mums love Mimi and AYO. Okay.
Oh really? Okay, cool.
First look.
All right, first look, guys.
Love Island First Look, sponsored by Google Pixel 8.
Did you say to Harriet about the fire pit before? That last night in bed, you was thinking of her all night?
No.
Well, she just said to me that's what you said.
I said, oh, look up and you're opposite me.
I want times and dates of when you can make a decision, please.
I don't know the date or time, so...
I want it tomorrow. I'm telling you, I need to know tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay, baby. How are you?
I'm all...
A bit mid today.
What?
I don't know. I'm just not sure about, like...
Us?
I think you need to decide, Ronnie.
Deadline day.
That's interesting to find out what he's given her in that conversation, because if he's actually saying to her, oh yeah, like it's still 50-50, I'm not, well then he's lying.
Did you watch me last night, Stephen?
Did you watch me?
My head is still scrambled eggs.
Ronnie.
Jess, can I go for a chat?
For me to move forward with you, like, I want to be able to give you everything of me.
I want it.
Exactly, I know you do, and I want to give you it, but the way I am is like I'm never going to be able to do that while I've still got that situation lingering.
I feel very passionate about it. I just want to be persistent with you.
At the minute, I feel like me making a decision now, I'm not 100%.
I've got a text!
Oh no.
Can all islanders gather around the fire pit immediately?
Jump him. Wait, jumping.
I think so. So maybe it's going to be a little bit earlier than we thought.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Okay. That's it. That was a lot of Jess, though.
Yeah, that was too much for my liking.
Seriously. Yeah, I don't want to see Jess and Sean together either. Sean, I don't want Harriet to go.
I don't. I think it's fair for them to just get rid of Patsy and Munvir. On the basis of even, like, what's the clear, like, you know, does anybody even like them? Like, I think it's fair for those two to just leave. Like, really.
Yeah.
Omar and Patsy are gone.
How? They're not together. Let's say pick. I don't know. Maybe if they do the bottom and they save one girl, one guy, they could do it that way. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes they do that.
Oh, no, apparently. So Sarah Destin says, AYO apparently tells Mimi that he still wants to know Uma and can't be kissing her like that. I swear this guy... Oh. Oh.
Didn't want that response. Didn't want that.
No, I don't want her to be. I know they're gonna frustrate us.
Let me see. I'll see. The press release is usually just a summary of what's in the first look. Do you know what I mean? So I'll just scan it really quickly.
It's not it. But yes, Aaliyah Shaw, as after Ayo is the one to instigate the kiss. But we know he's gonna be.
Oh, okay. So I'll just read from the press release real quick, yeah? The part about Ayo. Ayo says, levels the playing field. Having shared a secret kiss on the terrace, Ayo and Mimi catch up with the following morning. Ayo says, I do love kissing and cuddling you in bed, but to be fair to Uma as well, I'm still getting to know the girls. If I'm kissing you, I think it's unfair as I'm not giving you both the same energy as I said I would. Ayo continues, me telling you this doesn't mean I'm leaning towards one way more than the other. It means I'm leveling the playing field so you both understand where I'm at with things. What will Mimi make of Ayo's decision to keep his options open? Later that evening, Samantha asks Ayo if he kissed Mimi on the terrace. Will he be honest? And what implications will his actions have on the connection with Uma?
Why is Samantha getting involved now?
I don't even know. I really don't know.
Oh, Mimi has to now kind of try and spend some time with Omar.
Oh, that also as well, with the villa receives a text. I'll just read the last bit. Unbeknownst to the islanders, their fate lies in the hands of the public as Harriet receives another message informing the villa the public have been voting for their favourite couple. All is not as it seems as another shock twist is revealed. They're really doing well. I'm not going to...
They're keeping us on our toes, and this is literally just like week. What are we going into? Going into week 2? This is really a roller coaster.
Seriously, that's crazy. Okay.
Oh, flip sake. So Sarah was saying she closed Omar off when she chose Ayo to recouple. I know, but maybe she got a double back. Try and chat to him. Just maybe.
Yeah, I think Ayo will have it. So I think Oma would have it.
I think so.
I think he will.
Life of Bodge said there is no Omar option.
No. I think he would have it, you know.
She's got to keep it open. She can't be too focused on Ayo, or he's going to play her too much.
He's going to play her anyway. Let's just get that into your mind. He's going to play her anyway. He's already started.
There's playing like, and there's like little playing. Like, trying to get him to do little playing. Like at this moment, Ayo can just play her and dash her. Like she could turn into a Liberty. You know how people were just playing with
Mimi turn into Liberty? Absolutely not.
She could.
No. Liberty is no.
You see how Johnny had Liberty and then like threw her, like just dashed her when the next one came along, and he was like, oh my god, this is like my type. Ayo could do that to Mimi. And that's what I don't want to happen to Mimi.
No, Oh God, guys. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think Ayo's just keeping his options open as much as possible, yeah. And he's trying to appear that he's doing this as fairly as possible. Do you know what I mean? That's that's all. But I don't think he's over Mimi. I don't know. I'm not sensing that. And also as well, it really depends what bombshell comes in next, because Uma will be off. She's not going to, if someone comes in better that's more her type, yeah, because at the moment we don't okay, no, we do know her type, but no one believes her. No, freaking confusing.
I hope more people are coming in. That is another part of the twist. But yes, as somebody said, Mimi may not get another Omar. I can't see that. Only Casa, if she manages to survive that long, will they throw in a couple more black guys for her. But
you think Mimi's going? She's too big a storyline, no? Like from a producer point of view, yeah, she can't go now.
No, she needs to stay relevant. But at this moment in time, Ayo is her driver. So
Yeah.
if Ayo decides my head's over here and Mimi hasn't made any connections or solidified even a small, I'm getting to know this person, she can leave. So she needs to talk to Omar.
I don't think Ayo and Uma are gonna make it. I can see them actually, to be fair, I can see them having a very like tumultuous type of relationship. I think if someone comes in, Uma's going to be like, she's going to feel justified in getting to know someone new coming in. Ayo's not going to like that. Do you know what I mean? So he might gravitate towards Mimi. I don't think all is lost.
I hope.
Do you know what I mean? But if you think that Ayo's going to out and out choose Mimi over Uma just like that, nah, not going to happen.
No, that's why Mimi needs to have her hand elsewhere as well. Like, 'cause he could just play her.
He's gonna play. No, he is going to play her. It's not could. He is.
I can't watch. I need Uma to actually just move on, so Mimi is okay with Ayo until somebody else comes in.
Serious. What if Ayo goes? What if someone comes in and Ayo moves on to that person? Because that's also
it's a real possibility. It's a real possibility.
He's the prize.
Peter says Omar's going home next. Yeah. If Patsy goes, Omar is on the chopping block to leave as well, really, soon after.
Patsy can go, Sean can go, Monveer can go.
Immediately.
There's plenty of people that can go. Do you know what I mean? Like, even for me personally, Jess can go as well.
Yes. I want Jess out. Actually. And
what did someone say? Violin says he's playing her. Please let the spirit of India go to Mimi and knock some sense into her.
Thank you. Yes, that whole like I am better than this, and then he has to come running. That's what Mimi needs to do. But it's not. That is forehead, man.
I can't lie. No. It's already happened before. Like, they were kissing in bed, even before Terrace. They were kissing in bed. Do you know what I mean? So no, like Mimi and India are two different girls. Remember, she made Dami wait. She made Dami wait a long time.
Jordan says Monveer is beautiful, but something is off. No,
I think it's his ego. I think
nothing ain't hitting, and he doesn't even seem to be like the guy that everybody likes as well, like Sean. No one cares.
Yeah, exactly. I think and also like he might just have like old guy energy. Do you know what I mean? Not to say like he's super old, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, just might be a bit too mature for what's going in. Because even though Joey's the oldest, he's very, very, very immature.
Yeah, he is. Sarah Destiny says Monveer thinks he's too nice. Yeah, let me get it up. Nope, sorry, wrong one. Monveer thinks he's too nice, and that's a problem. He wants the girls to graft for him, and I don't know why he thinks that. I'm still at a loss why he thinks he's that nice. He's just marginally okay.
Well, no, he's a good-looking guy. He is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is a handsome man. Yes, I agree.
Racism is what's killing Monveer.
Yeah, no, it's true.
The truth is.
It's true. Sure, 13s. The last one. Can you see it?
Spirit of Tanya needs to intervene me. Yes.
I approve.
That's where it needs to go, for real. Mimi, please survive.
Yeah.
He looks great with his shirt off, does he? I don't know.
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy, man. He's a good-looking guy. Seriously. Okay. Monveer is having, so Michelle Jackson said Monveer is having a black woman experience. Yes, we spoke about this. Yes, he absolutely is.
Dramatically is.
And like they said it's not about you.
Yeah. They're not even adding somebody in for him to remotely be like, oh, that's a bit of me. Like, they absolutely do not care about Monveer.
They don't. It's sad. That's sad. Seriously. That's sad. Okay, guys. I think that's that on that. Thank you so much for joining us on this special day, Nana's birthday.
Thank you. And thank you for all of my birthday messages as well. Thank you.
Amazing.
Anywhere else but spending it with you guys for a few hours. So thank you.
Yes, it's been a good episode. Seriously, thanks for everyone joining in and everything like that. Our next episode of our main show is out tomorrow evening. We also are back tomorrow at 1 p.m. talking all this good stuff again. Have a very good day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you put the like button, like, comment, subscribe, and join our membership. It's only $1.99.
Just $1.99. Thank you guys for my birthday messages. Tomorrow.
Bye.
Did it go?
I don't know. Are we still here?
Your turn
We're
is-
still here.